So this is another trash pick here. This is probably my favorite thing ever. It's Sansui, so it's my kind of stuff. I wanted to show you guys the inside of this thing, man. Maybe you'll see why I think Sansui is just top of the notch, top of the shelf, whatever. You know, these guys were at war with each other back in the day, so you can make the best stuff. It was important. It was their name on the line, and now it's just nobody makes anything anymore. It's just everything's imported, Chinese. Haven't cleaned this thing up too good yet, but let me show you why I think Sansui is so awesome. First of all, this thing is operated with like 3 or 4 motors in here. As you'll see, there's no raggedy belts. This is dial cord, fellas. A lot of the spindles and the pulleys are brass. This is thick metal. The boards up there are Elna, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can pretty much tell by looking at them. All Nichikan caps. Look at the wiring job. Look at this thing, man. This is just an equalizer. I mean, they just go overboard, man. I mean, where's your different voltages there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 relays in here. I don't even know what in the hell they go to. I know the power on relay click. But I mean, look at this thing. There is a another little transformer here. I guess that's for the different voltages, which doesn't make sense. But let me turn this volume down so you can hear me a little better. The way it's all strapped in. On the other side, there's this big box over there, and I don't know if it's a Faraday cage, if it's let me turn this around here. It's got the big Sansui labeled transformer in there. All their stuff says Sansui on it because their transformers are awesome. Never run across anything Sansui that didn't work, Sansui or whatever. But look at this thing, man. I mean, there's. You back it off a little bit and try to focus it so y'all can see. But look at this puppy, man. Good grief! It's a freaking equalizer. Did y'all just go overboard or what? Look at the chips in this thing. I've got 3 or 4 other EQs. There ain't nothing looks like this, man. And I don't think most of this stuff is the controller mechanism. I think just this board is here. But it's got an analyzer in it. It's got it's got a compensator on it. I mean, this thing will do anything. You can even plug a mic into the front end of it. But of course, with a lot of stuff you could. But auto or do your own record levels. This actually lights up here when you know, the gauges. I guess that dial is one of those pressurized, whatever they call it, quartz or whatever. It looks really sweet. It has the same type of look as that Pioneer right there, which also still works. I don't know the year of this. It's a Sansui CompuEqualizer SE-9. It's got 4 settings. You can set it 4, and then it's a flat setting. You can check your left and right separately. I know they're a little high, but 0 is the second of the next tick from the top, so it's actually not too high. But I've just got it running a signal out of this Kenwood right now just to give you a visual on it operating. It works great. It sounds great. It doesn't make a sound through the speakers. So let's see it operate. Let's try setting number 1. Let's see what happens. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's the coolest thing in the world. I'll give you a couple different views. And there's your the drive motor is right there. I wish I had a little bit better flashlight when it wasn't so bright. If I had a little bit dimmer one. Let me see what I got. I'll give you a better view. It's a monster. It's heavy. It is killer. Thanks, babe. Thank you, babe. So let's hit another setting, and then I'll let you see the drive motors on it. Let me turn this puppy around. I am just impressed with Sansui more and more, man. This is a big chunk of aluminum on the front, of course, you know, like a lot of their stuff is. I mean, big chunk of aluminum. This is all nice metal. It's been in the rain, and as you can see, look at the grease. This thing, this blue light's so hard to see. You know, I mean, all anodized stuff. Those motors are Mabushi, real Mabushi motors. I mean, look at all this. This is all. I can't even move that with my finger. This stuff is strong. I'm just very impressed with this stuff. I've never been really impressed with Kenwood. Pioneer's pretty good, but I've just, you know, really tied it off on a screw there. But this is dial cord, man. You know, let's do another little setting, and I'll let you see the two motors here. Right, one's the drive motor, and the other one is the positioning motor. And there's the backside view. It comes across a little louder with the top off, but I'm definitely a Sansui guy, and I've got Marantz and Pioneer and Fisher and all that stuff. But I mean, you know, this is some of their later stuff. This isn't like the earlier stuff I had was late 70s. This is, I guess this is probably getting into 84 or 5. So some of it's, you know, a little more mass-produced stuff, but you know, it's still, they're still using Elna, and I really think Elna is the best stuff. It's Japanese, and they still make the best capacitors. So anyway, it's pretty sweet. I know I need to grease it, but I want to be careful of what kind of grease I use in it, and just use a little bit. As you can see, the mechanism there. I don't know if you can or not. I mean, this thing has just been sitting in the rain. Somebody probably didn't use it for years. It was in their garage or whatever. With a big nice top on it. You know, somebody didn't hate it too much. I mean, it's got some big gouges in it in places. But you know, Sansui even paints the inside of their covers. I mean, none of the other guys do. But they even coat the inside for rust, you know, like that. I've taken all this stuff apart, and those guys, you know, I'm sorry, man, but Sansui is the bomb. It's just kick-ass. It's just made better, man. I could do this all day. Still not sure about what this stuff does here. I know that's the reset for that, but analyze. The busy light comes on when it's thinking. It's cool. It tells you over and under levels, so it's got idiot lights on it for the levels. It's cool. So what it does is when you pick one, well, I have to go back to reset. I'm going to compensate. Anyway, reset. Change the setting, and it's like, hey man, I'm busy. Leave me alone. I'll let you know when I'm done, son. So you can see it in there. Just hitting those sliders. Should have turned my flash on, that would have been smart. Thanks for watching, guys. Let your mind enjoy it. I love this stuff, man. What a nice machine, man. Go Sansui. Gosh, I wish they were still making stuff. You know, these big, heavy brackets here, man. I mean, it's just awesome. So cool. Thanks for watching. There's a couple relays there. There's a power relay back there. But, good stuff. Good stuff. A lot for an equalizer, man. Damn hell of a lot for an equalizer.